When you got on to Oprah's Favorite Things, you had to scale up
Yes, very fast.
overnight. What advice do you have for other entrepreneurs about how to scale quickly?
If you have a will, there's a way.
Mm.
And I tell people that because I have been faced with so many bumps on the road, and I go, oh my goodness, how am I going to make it through this? And you know how I do it? It's because I'm very determined. I don't let anything get in my way, and there's no for me. I went, to the factories. I made sure that the product was ready to produce in the quantities that I needed to. My husband is so used to me going, okay, I'm leaving in 2 days, and he's like, okay, like, because if I feel something's in jeopardy, or you can't wait for samples to come back and forth, I will go and spend a week and make sure everything's in line, and then come back. You can always correct something in the beginning. It's harder to correct it at the end. And checkpoints, and when you do larger orders, there needs to be checkpoints because it is a lot of work. But if you have the system in place, you're going to do very well.
I think for every component we've had or we have, I've gone through at least 2 manufacturers for just to get to a level that I'm happy with. So that has been a process. Also, it's been a process, just bootstrapping my brand and being able to, meet these minimum orders that I need to be able to work with these factories. And, some of the factories have had to level up too, because, it's a better factory, but they want a larger minimum order. So that's something that's been a challenge as well. But I'm really happy with the factories that we have now. And I'm happy to have found them as well. It's something new that I am going to start doing is I've never worked with a quality control person before that, has been exclusive for me. So that's something new that we're going to start doing that I'm excited about too. I love working with the factories in China. They've been a huge blessing to me. Another thing that I found that has been easier with them, actually, there's a couple things. I find that they're very willing to work with me on solutions. So maybe, I don't have an engineering background. I have a design background, but not industrial design. I more so will maybe have an idea and need help executing it. So the factories that I've worked with, many of them have been very willing and able to engineer things for me if I kind of explain what I'm looking for.
It does take time. It does take patience. It does take a lot of willpower, and it does take great people around you to fulfill your dreams.
I've learned so much in this conversation, and I'm sure other entrepreneurs are also going to learn a lot from this conversation. And of course, we're going to post this to our digital news magazine on the East West Bank website, and we will have detailed stories about your businesses if people want to learn more.
Thank you so much.
Daisy. Thank you, Asia. It was wonderful talking to both of you today.
Chris, meet Lupe and Angie. Lupe and Angie are the owners of Novocaine Bar in Huntington Park. Chris is an owner of Raquel's Candy and Confections, a party supply store in downtown LA.
We completely did a 180 with our business.